What's good, YouTube? It's Cello Too Low. As you can see, I swapped out the wheels on the 98. Figured I'd give y'all a walk around and an update of the truck. There's 17 stocks on low profiles. The fronts and the rears are different. The fronts are 225, 65, 17. And the rears are 235, 55, 17. Now the reason I swapped out my rims is because I think I'm parting out my truck. It's giving me more issues than I ever thought it would, and I really don't want to be putting money into refixing it over and over. I'd rather be putting my money into it to better it, like mods, engine and transmission wise, interior wise as well. But it's just not working out right now, so that's the reason I took off the wheels, because I am going to sell them. I put them on marketplace, so I'm just waiting for them to go. But I think I'm going to stay with the bumper because it really gives the truck that crazy look. The ground effects, I think I am going to part with them, as well as the lightning emblems and the SVT emblem on the tailgate. I'm at the car wash right now. The owner got a car up there, a little crazy with it. But when I bought this truck, I did have a rear end issue. I don't know if it's the rear end or the bed is misplaced, but my rear end is sitting more to the right than being even. As you see, I got a big ass gap right here, and if you come to the other side, it's a little more flush over here. It's a little more to this side, so it leans more right. Or my bed could be off by a little bit, I'm not sure, because the truck was hit in the back when I bought it right here, and all this little extra shit popped up because I hit a little tree reversing, so it cracked the plastic and then dented it right there. Tire size is the same over here. Rears are matching and the fronts are matching. Look at that. Now this tape right here, I put it for a reason, because the plastic right here, as you can see, is like curved up from the age, from being old. And I had an issue one morning on the truck where my dash lights were on, but the truck was off. A couple symbols were on, but the truck was off. This switch was completely off. And I made a post to the 10th gen page, and they were saying that it's the gen module, which is around here behind the fuse box and all that. So basically water leaks down there and it hits the gen module, makes it act up. I had a couple times where I had to turn the truck on in neutral. Right now it's been good, but I've had a couple times where I had to throw it in neutral to turn it on. Another issue that keeps occurring with my truck is the bearings keep going out. I'll drop a clip. I was at the junkyard just yesterday to get another spindle for this truck. You feel me knocking? What the fuck? I thought you were gonna put music on.
So YouTube.
I had drop spindles, those went out. Then I put stocks from the junkyard. Then the right side went out, so I had to get a whole nother spindle. I'm on my third spindle right now. I'm on my third spindle now. And I just got tired of going to the junkyard. I'm constantly there for this truck. I mean, it's true and funny, you know, when they say the Ford's at the junkyard. But these are real good trucks when you take care of them, just because of the age. I mean, this shit is over 20 years old. I'm still driving it, but I do plan to eventually part with it. My plans are to take the lightning emblems off, the SPT emblem off, the ground effects, then I'll just be rocking with the 3.8 drop F150. It's a V6, So somebody is gonna find it pretty interesting, you know. I got a little kicker hitting in the back, a little 10-inch. And as you can see, I still got my lightning seats. These holes are hard as hell to keep clean. I'm gonna have to touch up the front bumper eventually. It's got rocks and chips everywhere. I'm also probably gonna throw on the original OEM grill, because some people aren't really familiar with the grill delete. They be thinking I have no grill at all, but they don't know that it's a grill delete. So I think I'm gonna throw the OEM grill on once I part everything out, so it could look like a back to the basics. My front's still tinted. So yeah, guys, let me know what y'all would do if this was your truck. Would you part it out? Would you build it from where it's at right now and throw the 20s back on? Or would y'all just part it out and just ride with a normal truck and eventually just get a real Lightning later on? What would y'all do? That's really what I wanted to do. I wanted to swap this truck and get crazy with it, swing it everywhere, try and make it like a viral clone Lightning, but that's just not working out right now. Another issue as to why I'm parting it out and lost interest in it is because of the rust that it has. Right there's an ugly patch. And on the driver's side, right there. Now with time, now leaving the ground effects on for the years to come, and the snow over here and the salt is really gonna rust up this truck even more. So it's not really worth building to the max, dropping 5-10K into a swap engine and transmission. I really don't see anything good coming out of it. This truck is eventually gonna be a rust bucket. So my plans are really just to flow with it for now, part it out soon, drive it, and eventually post it up for sale as a basic F150 when I first got it. The only thing that it's gonna have is just the front bumper. Hopefully in the future, when I do have the chance to own a Lightning, I will be having thoughts of painting it this color, because this color is rare on these F150s. I'm not sure if they only came in the V6 model or there's also V8s. For those wondering what the color is, it's K1. Where is it? Right there. The code is K1. So yeah, guys, the color is K1 light denim blue metallic. That's the name that pops up every time I would get spray cans to finish up my color match. For those that are new, my truck's on a 3/8 drop, cut springs in the front about a turn and a quarter, and for the rear is a flip kit, drop shackles on the 2-inch hole, and the underbed C-notch, bolt-on C-notch. I do want to add a wing to my truck. I did one a couple years ago on my other project, using the same tailgate piece right here, this plastic right here, using the same one just from the junkyard. So what I did was I bolted it on top and I left it at an angle, like a wing, you know what I'm saying, at an angle, and I filled it up with foam, with insulation foam, but I never had a chance to bondle it up and cover it up and make it pretty flush and then paint it eventually. So I do have a piece at home that I got from the junkyard. That's another little add-on that I'm gonna probably do. It's gonna make the truck stand out a little more since it's already dropped. That's gonna be a nice little touch-up I'm gonna eventually do. So y'all stay tuned for that. My third brake light doesn't work at all, but I found out these third brake lights have issues with the wiring. Once you swap them out, on my 99, I had a fuse pop and my brakes started acting up for the back and my lights just kept going out. My interior light kept messing up as well, so I'm not even gonna touch that third brake light. I already know the headache that it's gonna give me. I'm not touching that at all. If you're wondering, I have not bottomed out at all. I have not heard the frame hit. I think it only hit once when I went through a big ass pothole. I just heard a bang at the back, but that was it. Let me get y'all up in there, cuz. Look at that. There are plenty of space. Got plenty of space, my boy, to pick up the tortas. Y'all that don't know, tortas is just another slang for fat girls. Alright guys, I'm gonna give y'all a little point of view drive. As you can see, the truck don't really got a sound to it, which makes it a little boring. Even if I were to put an exhaust on it, it'd just be sounding stupid because it's a V6. It sounds like straight shit. I just remembered I got an exhaust leak on the right side. Left side seems to be good. I'm surprised this truck runs how it runs with the miles that it has. Check it out. I'll hit this and get a new truck. Bang. Breezy. Shout out Sideways Breezy, Houston, Texas. Sheesh. I don't think y'all can see, but the pagoda is right up there on the hills. It's a nice famous building in my city, so we're gonna head up there right now and get some clips of the truck. Alright guys, I was just down there. I came up here. Here's another spot you can chill at. As you see, I brought the truck up. Here's a view of the city. Crazy how you can see it from up here. But that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I just wanted to give y'all an update on the truck and the possibilities of what I'm gonna do to it next, which is part it out. Like I said, I do plan to have an actual Lightning and have it in this color one day. So those are gonna be the plans. So hopefully those are the plans for this year, instead of having a rust bucket. Because I do plan to have my Lightning for the longest. I don't plan to sell a Lightning once I have one, because that is my dream truck. So yeah guys, that's gonna be it for this video. If y'all new, subscribe, hit like, all that good stuff, and I'll see y'all on the next one.